I don't want to be on his side like at all. So you win. Congratulations. You won the gays. You got my ass again. Man, I really thought there's going to be like way more discourse about this album throughout the year, especially in like the, indie music writer circles. And no, kind of just went down the memory hole for a lot of folks, and me included. And to that I say good, because why are we wasting our time talking about this? I really wish I had thoughts on this album. I really do. But I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything that's going on this record because of the awful engineering mix that's on here. And I don't give a shit if it's intentional. It's bad. It's the worst engineering job I've heard on a rap album like this since, Year of the Snitch? And much like that record, the most annoying, insufferable nerds love these albums to death. They love this album and they love Year of the Snitch. And, I think I'll be on the right side of history being kind of on this one. Well, personally speaking, I desire a better record than this. So, can you turn into that? Can you do that? Please and thank you. It's my album of the year for this year. Spoiler alert, but yeah, this is the best album that came out this year to me. So that's the only endorsement you need. Just go listen to it. It's the best album of the year. This one was a bit of a grower. On first listen, I liked it, but did I love it? No, not quite. And would I still say I love it? I wouldn't say I love this record, but I liked it a lot more on the second listen. Especially some of the more slower ballady stuff I appreciate a lot more on the second listen. So in short, Olivia is probably one of the most interesting, if not the most interesting mainstream pop star we have going today. And, I'm very excited for what she's got in the future. It's good stuff. Instead of this long-ass album name, I think he should have just called the record Diminishing Returns, because that's a way more accurate name to what this record actually is. This is why you should listen to the album, because it's good and I really like it. Yep, that's a good review. Review over. There, goodbye, bye. Hey guys, I'm coming to you from the titular sun tub, and I feel amazing. You guys should all hop in the tub with me because this is incredible.
Goodbye, skinny told you. You don't know me till say I know you. Goodbye. Beneath the bleachers, $60 for your metal t-shirt. Goodbye, goodbye. Don't you know? Glad to you true. And how to you fold.
Hi everyone, just want to thank Maddie for letting me take over the feed for a day to share a review on Lana Del Rey's Did You Know There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard. Now obviously Okay, I think we're gonna have to walk and talk here. Oh, no, okay. Ah!
You know, this one isn't that bad, honestly. In fact, I would say this is probably a good improvement over Ants from Out There, which, if you don't know my thoughts on that record, here they are. Okay, now you're caught up. With that being said, though, just go listen to Jockstrap instead. It's a lot better than this. As we all know, there is, of course, the concept of the memory hole, where just sometimes albums, movies, TV, etc., it just gets kind of lost in the memory hole, and we've always kind of considered it to be sort of a kind of a concept. But I'm here to prove today that it is real. It's inside your brain, and you can view it. All right, I've got a special camera right here. All right, I'm going to tilt my head to the side. We are going to zoom in, and you're going to see what the inside of the memory hole looks like. All right, let's zoom in. So as you can see, the memory hole looks a whole lot like the Gorillaz album Cracker Island, which, what? I can't, I'm at a bit of a loss here. Supposed to review something, right? It's kind of just gone. So, yeah, I'm just gonna stop recording. That's what you want me to review today? That's the album? I'm lucky I didn't incur their wrath the last time, so you know, and they're way more powerful this year. Like, holy shit, are the Swifties like, holy, I'm out, bye, no siree, no, I'm not doing that. Bad, like, real fucking bad. Good, much better, like, so much better. Travis Scott is an empty husk of a human being, and that kind of worked for his music for a time there, especially during, you know, Days Before Rodeo, or Rodeo specifically. And then things kind of fell apart here. You know, the whole empty husk thing, it doesn't really work anymore. And I wonder why. It doesn't work anymore. It's almost like an extremely traumatic event that was probably his fault happened, and the whole empty husk thing became a lot more harmful. So, you know, just something to ponder. After Midnight is one of the best pop songs I've heard this year. Like, what an incredible song. The rest of the album is fine. There's a couple tracks I like, but that song in particular, holy shit, what a smash that song is. The people that I've seen gravitate towards this record the most are some of the biggest geeks that I've ever seen, and whether you take that as a derogatory statement is totally up to you. But if it's up to me, yes, it is a derogatory statement, and I want to give most of the fans of this band a swirly, because God, do they need it. Guys, we have made a wondrous discovery about the memory hole. Of course, as you may have seen from a review previously, the memory hole is real. It's in your brain. And we have a special camera that you can look inside and see. And we have found something new in the memory hole. So I'm going to tilt my head to the side. Let's take a look. as you can see, a second organism is in the memory hole, and it looks a whole lot like the King Cruel album, Space... King... I can't... Space... Yeah. But, it joins the first organism, which is Cracker Isle. I'm what are we talking about? Oh yeah, a wondrous thing we discovered out of the memory hole. I have so much to tell you about what we just discovered in the memory hole. This mixtape, guys, like, yo, like, this mixtape, like, what, yo, just, what do you want me to say? It's great. This is definitely the bravest album released this year. Like, listening to this record is just like, oh wow, we are really watching someone just put it all out there with it. It's simultaneously very pretentious, but like not pretentious at all for how much it just leaves on the table. And I love it. I love this record a lot. But if you don't like it, I will not blame you in the slightest. I just can't blame you because it's a lot. All right, I'm not going to let the fucking Miley Cyrus fans win here, all right? You know, I know Miley Cyrus, she's got shooters. I learned that from a friend who got doxxed because she said she didn't like a Miley Cyrus song. So, but for me, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of the Miley fans, all right? So, Miley, all right. I got a real ass take for you and your fans, all right? And you're not going to like to hear it. So, here we go. Miley Cyrus and your fans, this record... You know, as we approach the end of year season, I've definitely seen some people talking about this record, kind of talking some smack on this record, saying it's like overrated and whatnot. And, you know, when it comes to, you know, some of the big like critical consensus records that have come out over the years, I would usually be on the side of the haters being like, yeah, this one's overrated. But this one, guys, like, no, this is a record that is as good as everybody says it is. I wanna, there's a contrarian in me that wants to be like, oh no, this record actually sucks, but like, just listen to it. Like, it's obvious how good this album is. Like, Jesus Christ. Dudes rock. This record should have been a disaster. Like, one of the biggest disappointments of the year, because it's come out so long since the first record, and the band has, you know, done all this touring, and they've been teasing this record for a really long time with the long delayed rollout. This one should have been a complete dud, but like, it's not. It's great. Like, this is a great follow-up to 1000 Gex. It's a fantastic record. It's so fucking funny, but also so, like, good. Like, the pop songwriting here is so good and dialed in. Songs I didn't like as singles work so much better in the context of the record. Like, how is this as good as it is? Like, what? Like, what? not going to do the whole like Frost Children thing that I did where I did the two. I'm just going to combine them both because we're just going to do 2 albums in one. All right. So boom, boom, boom. Tracy Denham, a really good record that is like this close to being great. If it was a little bit shorter, I would maybe call it a great record, but it has some great songs, like some undeniably great songs. Guard, Punked, Nurse, Friends, great songs. Hard to deny how good those songs are. The Twits, on the other hand, is good, but nowhere near great. It's got some pretty fantastic singles, but overall the record just, it isn't as good as Tracy Denham. And there's a part of me that just kind of wonders, like, hey, if you just combine like the best of both these records, we could have gotten one really great record. But also, I mean, hey, I'm not going to complain about this much good music from one of the best upcoming bands in, the whole world. So, again, good records, but I think the great one, hopefully, here sooner rather than later. This record is just kind of boring. The thing with Mitski records in the past is that usually she would kind of mix the slower songs with the more energy-filled ones and make for some really good pacing throughout the record. This one is just the slow ones, and it's just not what I'm interested in a Mitski record in 2023. So if there's any girls that are mad at me for saying this, my address is... All right, and you can address any hate mail to Maddie Monroe. All right, that's me, Maddie Monroe. So any hate mail, once again. All right, I'm looking forward to your letters and hate mail coming my way. Look, sometimes you just gotta play the hits. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is a Walk the Moon ass album cover. This is a Cold War Kids ass album cover. This is a Cage the Elephant ass album cover. This is a 21 Pilots ass album cover. This is a Group Love ass album cover. This is a Fits and the Tantrums ass album cover. This is an Ex Ambassadors ass album cover. This is a Lovely the Band ass album cover. This is a Young the Giant ass album cover. This is an American Authors ass album cover. This is a Foster the People. Similar to Geese, I learned that the fans of this guy are some geek ass motherfuckers. So I got something for them. All right. So any George Clinton fans, if you watched a previous review, you do have my home address. So come on over. I'm gonna give you a swirly in this thing. All right. Come on. I just realized before I end the series tomorrow, I have not reviewed this record yet, and I've already reviewed the rest of my top 5 this year, so let's go ahead and hit this one. I think this record is great. It's a great guitar pop record in the style of like Stereolab, but maybe a little more poppy than Stereolab would get. Like this record is just amazing. Like it's just such an instantly rewarding record where like I'll go listen to one song, right? Like I'll go listen to Wonder. I'm like, wow, Wonder, what a great song. Well, I should also go listen to The Crush, and well, how about Black Morning and this, and then I just go listen to the entire record over again because it's all great. It's an amazing record and one you should listen to before the year ends, but also just like in general because it's such a great highlight of this year. Amazing record. Go listen to it. Look, there's no songs here about needing a one dance, so like, what's the fucking point?